I have this to say to the modern young girl, gentlemen. Be free. Express yourself. Take your life in your own hands and mold it. The world will try to rob you of your freedom, but fight for it. It's all you have to live for. That's all for the modern girl, gentlemen. What else? Ask me anything.
Oh, look who's here, right on time. Oh. Would you like to say hello? Hello. Oh. Hi everyone, welcome back to That's All for the Modern Girl. My name is Caitlin and I'm so happy to have you. Today's video is a part of my Dream Roles series, where I create a costume and prepare a song from a character in a musical that I want to play. It all started during the pandemic when live theater was completely shut down. I got this idea to pair my new sewing skills with my already established performance skills. And of course, take you along with me so that you can see how it all comes together. And with that, let's get started. Ilona Ritter is a secondary character in the musical She Loves Me, written in 1963 but set 30 years earlier in Eastern Europe. The storyline is one that has touched audiences of today and yesteryear alike. So much so it has been created in play, movie, and musical forms. Have you seen You've Got Mail? Well, then you know the storyline as it's based on the same premise. Anyways, I am getting ahead of myself. Ilona Ritter is a sales lady in a perfumery in 1934 Budapest, Hungary. There, she has had an on-again, off-again relationship with her co-worker, Stephen Kodai, a suave, smooth-talking salesman who has both enamored and frustrated her to no end with his playboy demeanor. After one particular spat involving a broken date by Kodai so that he could go see another woman, Ilona swears him off completely. She later finds herself wandering into the library where she meets a gentle optometrist. If you're listening to this and thinking, I've seen You've Got Mail and I don't remember anything like this, that's because You've Got Mail hones in particularly on the lead characters played by Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Ilona would have been akin to Christina. There is also the 1940 film version, The Shop Around the Corner, with Jimmy Stewart and Margaret Sullivan, which is delightful, and I highly recommend you check it out. On a trip in early spring, I discovered this gem of a pattern at an antique store that has quickly become a favorite spot of mine to look for vintage patterns. It's a mail order pattern from 1933, and I particularly love seeing the details of when it was mailed, where it came from, and where it was going. The pattern being from 1933 was perfect for this lovely character, Ilona Ritter, who I imagine as never being one to wear anything out of fashion. Also, keep in mind that 1933 would have still been in step in 1934, as their trends did not change nearly as quickly as ours do today. here we have it. You're taking in this and taking in this. And I think everything else will be fine. Actually, I need to check now that I put my arms down. Maybe loosen that a little bit. I don't want them to be tight on my arms. You say hello? You just wake up from a nap? Oh. Okay. I think I woke you up. I'm sorry. It does feel a little tight in the arms still. If I can just open that up a bit. Here. They just go really high up. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday, but it wasn't right. Did this all wrong. All wrong.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't think this through when I was finding the space on the fabric to cut this out. I didn't think that the selvage was gonna show. I don't know. Again, it was a full stop. I didn't think. So it turns out that this piece will be showing. I should have known by the triangular edge that it was going to be a detail. Again, whatever. But I kind of like it. Now they don't match, but I'm gonna see if I can work some magic to make this one match this one. I was working on the sleeve bands until I came to the realization that I did not like where I chose to cut out the fabric. So I'm gonna come back to that and divert my efforts for the moment to something else. I feel like once I have the belt done, whatever remaining fabric I have, because everything else will be cut out, can go towards new sleeve bands. I would really like the clovers to go in the same direction as the rest of the dress. Onwards and upwards. Let's go to the belt. Oh, I should also mention that the belt is pretty much completely improvised. I think, did they give me a piece to cut out for the belt? Back, dress, bodice, skirt, ruffle, sleeve band. But they do have it right here. Easy Buckle Incorporated, New Jersey. Okay, so it comes with the belt piece and about 60-year-old adhesive. Won't be using this. Oh, the other thing I failed to mention, look familiar? This is from the suspenders. This is leftover suspender from my jeans that I made, the Vogue jeans. I'll link it above in case you haven't seen it. And here's my little secret. You can even see, look, this is where I practiced for the suspenders for the jeans.
Good morning. I was going to take my curlers out, and then I realized I really should not deprive you all of the reveal, the process. So quickly came down, turned my camera on. I've only taken one curl out. Here's the look. I don't really know how it's going to turn out. I mean, that's not true. I have an idea, but this is definitely an improvised portion of the look. So right now, all I'm gonna do, right now, all I'm gonna do is take out all of my, what are these called? Curlers? Foam curlers. I almost called it a foam roller. I mean, they were referred to as rollers at one point. But now I think foam roller, I think like foam roller, you know? I think it'll probably be time for like some sort of little fast forward moment now. See, that's just a limp noodle. Okay, those can stay. So I'm not gonna brush anything out right now. Actually, what I'm gonna do, because I'm not at that stage of getting ready, but I did want to show you all what it looks like after taking the foam rollers out. So I've got my headscarf upstairs. I'm gonna go just shove it up like this. Take my scarf, tie it back up, and let these two in the back cook a little longer and have breakfast. So I'll see you all in a little while. Hello. It's time for makeup. Makeup first, then hair. Have my curls up in my headscarf. I have taken a little peek at some magazine covers from 1934, some of the star magazines like Photo Play and Picture Magazine. Is that one? A color picture really is worth so much. I had done a search for 1930s makeup, and it really is all over the place with the Google results. So a picture is the most valuable thing, and one that is from that time. So I went and I found some different magazine covers, and I'm going to use that to guide myself. One of the things I was able to pick up when it came to 1930s makeup for blue eyes, this is so counterintuitive for me, but they said that blue eyes wore blue eyeshadow. I can't say I'm a big blue eyeshadow wearer. In fact, I would say I never wear blue eyeshadow. So it said blue eyeshadow that tints almost on violet, and then it said blue eyeshadow that brings out grays. So I have blue eyes, and within my blue eyes there are tints of gray, so I think that might be the way that I'm going. The other thing was, obviously in the 30s they had those really nice thin eyebrows. I will not be touching my eyebrows for this. They are what they are, not going to change them. So they are what they are. I love them. They're staying. But I will do everything else. So I see a lot of eyeliner happening on the lower eyelid. What else do I see? Obviously mascara. We've got some blush happening right here. And yeah, I mean, it's not, I would say that the biggest difference for me is going to be the heavy eyeliner, because I don't wear eyeliner. Two of the pictures that I have pulled up, one is Margaret Sullivan, who was in The Shop Around the Corner, which She Loves Me is based off of, so that was fate. She's gracing the cover of New Movie magazine, so that was the first one that I took a look at. And then the other one that I saw was Joan Crawford. That is a straight on photo. Again, it's pretty straight straightforward and to the point, and those are the two things I'm going to use as my guidance, both of which show them having blue eyes. Now, they always played around with the eye colors on these magazines. A lot of times the eye color that they showed up with, a lot of times blue was not their actual eye color. So I don't know if Joan Crawford had blue eyes. I don't know if Margaret Sullivan had blue eyes, but the way that they have been, these pictures have been colorized back in 1934 shows them as having that. So they've also taken into consideration that when they were colorizing the makeup. So off we go. Aside from seeing the pictures, I don't really have a plan. So this is another improvised state. And then we'll go into the hair of the other improvised state. Honestly, you cannot see it on camera as much as it is on me right here. Eyeliner. Woo! Where is my eyeliner? Oh boy. What else? Blush. They were big on the, what's it called? Cake blush? Blush. Where is it? Might not be doing it if I can't find it.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I can't find it. That's fine. Hers is very pink. And Margaret's is as well. Oh my gosh, that's so much makeup. Bashful? Or do we think juicy? Might be juicy. Maybe a little mix of both. Gosh, they have this all over. This like triangle thing. I feel like a doll. So much makeup. Ah! And I've got some mascara. It does not look as extreme on camera as it does in person. I will tell you that. Let's see. Okay. It's done. Now it's time for hair. Oh, good. Look, we saved the curls from this morning. Yay! A little bit of a brush out. See, I'm already scared that I'm gonna brush out the curls too much and that it's gonna fall too much. My hair is long, but you know what? Their hair was long too. Thanks. Oh, I don't know. I have to pin my hair up to kind of hide it that it is so long. Okay, I'm going with Loretta's hair, so we're just gonna stick pins wherever and hope it holds. Hurts. I don't know, it's just kind of looking like a bowl cut. I think I had it at one point, but I started to lose it. Let's try again. That looks better. I wonder if I can just spray the crap out of my hair. This kind of looks like a style that I saw Jeanette MacDonald in, but like in 1937. So maybe I just spray the crap out of it and call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Whatever this is. I just have bobby pins lodged randomly in my head. Let me tell you, you've never seen anything like that library. So many books, so much marble, so quiet. And all of a sudden my confidence dribbled away with a pitiful plop. My head was beginning to spin and my forehead was covered in cold perspiration. I started to reach for a book and my hand automatically came to a stop. I don't know how long I stood frozen, a victim of panic and mortification. Oh, how I wanted to flee. When a kindly voice, a gentle voice, whispered, "Pardon me." There was a dear, sweet, clearly respectable, thickly bespectacled man who stood by my side and quietly said to me, "Ma'am, don't mean to intrude, but I was just wondering, are you in need of some help?" I said, "No." "Yes, I am." The next thing I know, I'm sipping hot chocolate and telling my troubles to Paul, whose tender brown eyes kept sending compassionate looks. A trip to the library has made a new girl of me, for suddenly I can see the magic of books. I have to admit, in the back of my mind, I was praying he wouldn't get fresh. And all of the while, I was wondering why an illiterate girl should attract him. Then all of a sudden, he said that I couldn't go wrong with the way of all flesh. Well, of course it's a novel, but I didn't know, or I certainly wouldn't have smacked him. Well, he gave me a smile that I couldn't resist. And I knew at once how much I liked this optometrist. Optometrist, you know what this dear, sweet, slightly bespectacled gentleman said to me next? He said he could solve this problem of mine. I said, how? He said if I'd like, he'd willingly read to me some of his favorite things. I said, when? He said, no. His novel approach seemed highly suspicious and possibly dangerous too. I told myself, wait, think, dare you go up to his flat? What happens if things go wrong? It's obvious he's quite strong. He read to me all night long. Now how about that? It's hard to believe how truly domestic and happily hopeful I feel. I picture my Paul there reading aloud as I cook. As long as he's there to read, there's quite a good chance indeed. A chance that I'll never need to open a book. Unlike someone else, someone I dimly recall, I know he'll only have eyes for me, my optometrist, Paul.
Thank you
you all so much for watching. Now I ask you, what role and costume could you see me tackling next? Please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It will help others who enjoy this specific niche of musical theater, sewing, singing, and old Hollywood to find my videos. And if you are not already subscribed, please do. I would love to have you. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! There goes my head getting cut off. Thanks again, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! I'm so hooty. Guess who's back? Back again. Sparky's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?